programming would allow you to think is acceptable. I work with a lot of people who go, why is it so hard for me to stay sane? Why do I have to do all of this work? Why have I been in therapy for 10 years and I'm still at this place, even though it's better? I can't, like, why is it more hard for me than for other people? And I want to talk about your nervous system compared to other people's. Everybody has a different biological and energetic signature and spiritual signature. It's all different. And if you were born with a nervous system, that is, I mean, for me, I'm allergic to chemicals. My father has Agent Orange, which was in my DNA during my hair test. My arsenic levels were like insanely high. The nutritionist said, oh, obviously you have Agent Orange in your system, which is insane that can be passed down, right? And affect biology in children after exposure, right? Epigenetics is a real thing. The passing down, the fact that my father, who is, you think is just like a seed, that I was born affected by Agent Orange. On top, then I'm allergic to chemicals. I'm growing up in a toxic house. On top of that, my nervous system took a huge hit. I had my first seizure after my MMR shot when I was 18 months old. My doctors told my mother that I was having a temper tantrum, so they put me to bed and punished me for having seizures until I was 3 when I was diagnosed at CHOP. And I indeed was not having temper tantrums and being bad, but having seizures. So, and to be fair, I'm grateful retrospectively that I was never medicated for my seizures, because I have no idea who it'd be if that was the case. But I did have seizures until my last seizure I was 34, but I had them like weekly and then monthly, and then they started to subside when I became a recreational marijuana user. And that, my nervous system, when I was a child, I remember my aunt coming in. I was like 5 years old. I was always sick. I was sick that day and my stomach hurt. I literally remember like the way that the satin pillow at my grandmother's house felt on my face when I was laying there, and I turned over and my aunt came in and she said, "You're so lazy. Look at all these other kids out there." I was literally like 5 years old. She's like, "Look at all these other kids out there picking cherries, and look at you. You're so spoiled." And I was like, "I don't feel good. My belly hurts." And she was like, "Nobody feels good. Everybody's belly hurts and everybody's out there picking cherries." Oh God, like that is the story of my life. That was the story of my life. And I work with a lot of people who go, "Oh my God, like I don't want my threshold to be where it is, but it is that." And I always override my threshold, but my threshold has these needs. And for me to stay sane, I need a therapist, and I need a craniosacral person, and I need an acupuncturist, and I need these things that people in other countries don't have. So why would I need that thing? Like, why is it that my threshold is so low and everybody else is so high? And my love, I would like to say, for the most part, they're just overriding theirs and keeping it in overdrive and looking like assholes and making you feel like an asshole, right? So different seasons, different experiences. I mean, I had way different experiences in my 20s than my 30s as far as what I was producing, when I was producing, how I was producing, who I was proving to that I was producing. I was volunteering all of the time. Like my threshold was overridden, and I was sick and tired constantly. I was piss poor. I was working my ass off, and I mean, literally the word is diseased. That is disordered to live like that when you know you're on the inside waiting to get cancer and drowning, right? So if your allegiance to your childhood programming, which says you shouldn't have a need, who are you what are you, spoiled? You don't really, you're gonna get that thing. You shouldn't need that. Whatever that thing is, I mean, Jesus Christ, it could be freaking, I'll drink a green juice, and it's like, you don't need that. All you do, you don't even feed your kids real food. It's like, dude, this is real food, right? Like, you need real food in your house. Oh my God, like it's incessant. It never ends. The programming is you don't deserve, you don't need anything, and if you do, you're an asshole. So you should shame yourself for the fact that your threshold is what it is, and you should not honor your threshold. You should honor my desire for you to override your own threshold, right? That's what they do to us. I just want to give you permission to honor your threshold. To be in a nervous system that in this season of your life needs a lot of healing for you to go back out into the world, not like a freaking, I don't know, a bird that just hit a window, but like a bird that is ready, actually, to fly. So don't override your threshold for the sake of somebody else's desire for you to meet them in their maximum capacity of their threshold, right? It's okay that you have needs. You deserve to have them met. I want to say something about deserving that I'm probably going to say in a different video and time again because it really was insanely profound for me. Deserving is a really big thing for me. I don't like when people say they deserve something. My mom would literally say the words, "You don't deserve it," just about anything. Like anything. If I would be like, "Oh, I want this thing," I'm so excited. You don't deserve that. It's super triggering for me. Wow, look how triggering it is. And my daughter the other day, she asked for something. She's always asking for something. She's just like I was. Like, she's so excited. She's like, "Well, why can't I have it? It's there. I can see it." I'm like, oh my God. It's like, can't have a horse on a horse farm. Our backyard isn't big enough. She's like, why? She asked for something, and she had already gotten a pair of shoes. And I said, "I know that you want that, and you deserve it. We're not getting that today, though." And she stopped and looked up at me, and she said, "I do? I deserve it?" Oh my God. Yeah. So my 5-year-old, who pretty much gets a lot of what she wants, I think, despite my best efforts, still feels like when she gets something, she has to earn it to deserve it. Instead of, she deserves it even if she doesn't get it from me, right? So if you are a person who does not feel like you deserve anything, and that even comes down to your basic human needs, right? Your basic human, every human or every animal in the animal kingdom is going to reach out in life to get what they need. But what we do is we go, "I can't reach out to get what I need because that would make me bad." Instead of being the animal which we are and honoring the animal and letting the spirit move us through the animal, we go, "I can't be an animal because I should only be a spirit." No, dude. Your animal has needs. Don't narcissistically abuse it and make it override itself for the sake of somebody else's desire for you to be something more or something less or whatever it is that they think of you. You deserve what you want. You deserve to have your needs met. That doesn't mean somebody else needs to give it to you. Doesn't mean anything about the world at all. It doesn't mean like, "I deserve this, so my partner should honor this. I deserve..." No. I want you to know you deserve it, so you should honor it. This only has to do with you, okay? So, you deserve to have your needs met, and you deserve to not have to step outside of your own threshold to believe that you have earned or deserve to get those needs met. That's why I titled Earn Your Luck, because people like us don't feel entitled to luck unless we've earned it, right? That was systematically created in us. And you don't need to earn your right to be a human being. You are that which you are. And you have to honor that which you are. Okay? I hope this was helpful. Part of me wants to apologize for crying, but whatever, I'm not going to do it. I am Stacy Hoch, somatic embodiment coach, author of Imperfectly Sane and Earn Your Luck, a field guide for living beyond your narcissistic parents' wildest dreams. If you dig my content and you like my channel, please subscribe and comment and like. I'm going to talk a lot about my little kids and my little kid on the inside and your little kid and your little kids. So, on the inside, I mean. So, stick around. It's good to see you today. I look forward to talking to you soon.